Good morning and welcome to a special UFC 189 edition of the Monday Morning Review. I'm your host Nick Rizner and here's what's happening in the world of MMA. It was the show that McGregor built and it delivered in a big way. After a slow start to the night, the prelim headliner between Matt Brown and Tim Means gave us the war we were promised. Both men traded elbows and knockdowns until Matt Brown sunk in a deep guillotine choke at the end of the first, finally returned into the win column and reestablishing himself as one of the most dangerous men in the welterweight division. Brad one-punch Pickett took dangerous featherweight Thomas Almeida into deep waters in the first fight on the pay-per-view. The up-and-coming Brazilian responded back with a picture-perfect flying knee knockout just 29 seconds into the second round, giving Almeida a perfect 20-0 professional record in his third straight post-fight bonus in just as many fights inside the octagon. SPG Island team member Gunnar Nelson took on Brandon Thatch in the second bout of the evening. Usually known for his grappling prowess, it was the hands of Gunnar that dropped Thatch early on in the fight. Gunny then proceeded to take Thatch's back and end things with a rear naked choke before the 3-minute mark in the first. Jeremy Stephens and Dennis Bermudez put on an outstanding show in the appetizer to the title fights. In a back and forth affair, both men fought through early adversity and continued to throw haymakers through the first and second rounds, but it was Jeremy Stephens who executed the second flawless flying knee of the night to earn the TKO victory in the third. The co-main event seemed to be a bit overlooked heading into the event, but Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald made sure that it would be remembered for a long time afterwards. In a Fight of the Year frontrunner, Lawler and McDonald showcased the complete range of what MMA is all about. They both earned Fight of the Night bonuses as well as a place in the history books and likely the Hall of Fame. Finally, Conor McGregor answered that nagging wrestler question in devastating fashion, finishing a withering Chad Mendes in under 2 rounds. It was the straight left that put him away and earned McGregor the UFC Interim Featherweight Championship. Now a title unification bout with Jose Aldo awaits the new champ unless an interim title defense against Frankie Edgar sneaks in first. Either way, the night found its poetic ending and the UFC found its newest star. The McGregor era has officially begun. The tough finale took place on Sunday night, and Fight Night Frank Mir versus Todd Duffy is scheduled for Wednesday, but this episode of the review is all about UFC 189 because that's the level of respect that this card deserves. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, follow, and subscribe to all things MMA Mad. Come visit us at MMAmad.com and check us out next week for another episode of The Review.